Not so. What would we do with gum and not hurt our lives? Well, today I will talk about some of the hidden benefits. Although many people may not realize, gum can actually improve someone in school, in their workplace, and can improve someone's health. Gum can easily be found anywhere, from grocery stores to liquor stores and even schools. If you look for it, you'll most likely find it. People are free to chew gum whenever they feel like it, with the exception of school, specifically in class. What the schools and teachers may not know is that research has shown that chewing gum can actually improve someone's test scores and concentration. There was a study done by researchers at Baylor College of Medicine, which studied 108 students from ages 13 to 16. Half of the students were given sugar-free gums while doing math homework and doing math tests. At the end of the results stated that those chewing gum did 26 to 36% a lot better than those who didn't. Another quick fact that I got from chewingfacts.com. Mental tasks are done 20% more effectively while chewing gum. Teachers also observed those who chew gum seem to require fewer breaks, sustain attention longer, and remain more quiet. I know that when I chew gum, in the mornings, I'm still a little sleepy, but the gum helps me focus and it helps me stay alert. The main reason why I think schools forbid gum is because students don't properly dispose of them. Students sometimes place gums under desks, tables, ceilings, pretty much anywhere besides the trash can. I would like to share an experience Richard had one semester that he was recording a speech, as I recall, and there was a gum under the desk, and it got on his pants. He seemed pretty upset about it. But I believe if students can properly dispose of the gum, then the benefits will override the old gum rules, and gum will be allowed in schools. Depending on where you work, sometimes it can be noisy, stressful, and sometimes even overwhelming. Whether you love what you do or you're just in it for the money, who wouldn't want to have a smooth and fast day, make the time fly by? Another thing I read, chewingfacts.com had shown that chewing gum causes our heart to pump more blood. It increases as much as 25 to 40%. This is because the blood carries nourishing oxygen that will help our brain function better, and it also helps us reduce the stress and, like I said before, concentrate a lot better. Let's say you are working at an insurance company. Besides being crazy and loud, it requires you to take messages and remember specific tasks and duties. Well, gum can actually boost your memory skills, and I think that can be very beneficial to get your tasks done and stay focused, and also tune some of the craziness out of there. Another impressive and interesting thing that gum does for us is it improves our health. The benefits range from losing weight to reducing anxiety. You may ask, I thought gum helps losing weight if it's nothing compared to running a mile, like my classmates do here, or swimming. Well, chewing gum fills in a gap for wanting to eat snacks with lots of sugar. Also, the act of chewing gum burns calories at a rate of 11 calories per hour. It may seem low and very slow as well, but over time it can add up. The way anxiety is reduced is that gum helps release nervous energy, according to Wrigley Science Institute. In fact, soldiers during World War I were using chewing gum to reduce levels of stress while in combat. Gum is a lot more than just a quick breath refresher. In many cases, it's considered a snack that can lead better focus to school and easier time during work hours. I'm feeling great, just slightly, not dramatically. Amen.
Charles, what did you think?
It was a good speech. He said why chewing gum was good. He gave good statistics about it. He gave a lot of examples of chewing gum and how it helps people. Maybe I'll suggest is don't pause so long between the sentences. But overall, I like the flow of it.
All right, Edwin, there are a lot of things in the speech that I think worked pretty well. I kind of like your attention device, and you set up the subject adequately. I think you could use a little sharper preview, but it was okay. Internally, the points are divided fairly clearly. Your transition to the second point needed to be sharper, but the first and the third points were very easy to follow. You've got some nice hypotheticals. You've got a little bit of data that you've got in the speech. You've got a study that you refer to. You've got some experts that have offered a little bit of testimony on this. I'm not sure how convincing it is, but you do have some information to support those points. If there was any additional research that you could find, I think that would add to the strength of your arguments here. And then there were a couple of fun hypotheticals to illustrate the points. A little bit of detail, something to make them a little bit more interesting would also make the speech work a little bit more effectively. Delivery issues, we still have a couple of things that you want to be concerned about. You're very deliberate while you're speaking. I know you're trying to get everything right and you're reading, but it feels like you're pacing yourself kind of slowly. And maybe some of that's compensates for anxiety. Maybe some of it's your natural style. You're just one of those people that talks in a slower and more deliberate way. But you've got to get some energy level up a little bit while you're speaking, because it does feel like you're going through this out of an obligation rather than, I've got a subject that I want to talk to you about, and you know what? I'm anxious that you care about this, and so you want to put a little personality. I'm not saying change your whole personality, but get your energy level up a little bit so that it's more engaging. You can still be deliberate, but you can have a little energy behind it. A little more reading than you want to also, but you are very well organized, and I can tell that that's one of the reasons why you're so focused on your notes. All right, thank you.